Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to cover 3 videos in this one today. These are the Counter-Strike updates that Valve is talking about. I don't know if Valve is making a complete Counter-Strike 2. I'm a little bit confused. Or Counter-Strike 2 is an update. But in this video, we have responsive smokes, leveling up the world, and moving beyond tick rate. Man, Counter-Strike molded me into one of the best shooters, man. It's good to see the game. Well, this is Global Offensive, I'm pretty sure. Getting some updates. So anyways, without further ado, much love to y'all. And always, if you enjoy, you know what to do. By the way, you guys have been telling me, if you are a subscriber of mine, that my videos have not been getting recommended to you. The only way we can fix this is, I don't know, trying to break the algorithm even more. Share the videos. Email them to your parents. I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. Alright, responsive smokes is the first one.
In a Counter-Strike match, information can mean the difference between success or failure. As a result, smoke grenades have become a cornerstone of team tactics. With Counter-Strike 2's new game engine, we've evolved smokes and made them dynamic. Smoke grenades now create volumetric 3D objects that live in the world. Now, not only do all players see the same smoke regardless of position, but the smoke can interact with the environment in interesting...
Look. Oh, that's cool. The smoke's like kind of like... It's like kind of consuming the dumpster. I like that.
Ways. It reacts to lighting. Grows to fill spaces naturally.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
The shape of the smoke cloud can be pushed and carved by bullets and grenades.
Oh.
In Counter-Strike 2, smoke grenades provide even more tactical opportunities. They're just going to look and play better.
Looks like they changed the animation on the Zeus. So is Counter-Strike 2 basically just an update to Global Offensive? Kind of. What is it? Wait, what? Smoke grenades are now dynamic. Thank you. This helped. It didn't. This is such Valve to reveal a new game. I don't know why the red bar was here. I didn't watch these. I don't like watch Valve at all. Anyways, leveling up the world. Let's check this out. What I have to say about the smokes is that's pretty cool. Back in the day, I honestly thought smokes were supposed to react like this a little bit. Like, okay, I'm assuming that they might shift a little bit when people walk through them, and kind of, yeah, in the beginning, of course, Counter-Strike is as old as time, so if you're watching these, it's like you're definitely maybe a veteran or maybe someone who's played it once. You know that the smoke grenades are like walls. They're just like portable walls, but that's cool. Now they're actually like a smoke grenade. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we got over here. Leveling up the world. Oh, I need to save these. Yeah, okay, got that one saved. Okay. Boom. Leveling up the world. Let's see.
With over 20 years of history, maps are a fundamental pillar of Counter-Strike. And in Counter-Strike 2, maps are getting a new look. But don't worry. You can still bring along your countless hours honing strategies and exploiting every corner and crevice. We took 3 approaches to improving maps while retaining their rich legacy. First, there are touchstone maps.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, the way they were showing the updated graphics and everything, I was kind of like, are these trailers for global offensive, and they're putting just new update? But this obviously looks way different, so never mind. I was just like, what? That was confusing for a second. That's crazy. Counter-Strike, 20 years, man. I'm almost 23, and I've been playing Counter-Strike in its infancy. Damn, Counter-Strike was my life. That's insane.
Classic maps with solid foundations that players can use to evaluate gameplay changes from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2. These have improved.
Oh, CSGO to Counter-Strike 2, so it is a second game? Oh, it's, or well, Okay.
Foundations that players can use to evaluate gameplay changes from CSGO to Counter-Strike 2. These have improvements to lighting and character read, but otherwise haven't been changed.
Okay.
Next, we have upgrades. These are maps that use new Source 2 lighting, including a physically based rendering system that produces realistic materials, lighting, and reflections. And finally, overhauls. The oldest maps have been fully rebuilt from the ground up, leveraging all of the Source 2 tools and rendering features. These tools will be available for community map makers to make it easier to build, experiment, and iterate. With upgrades to lighting, player read, and materials in Counter-Strike 2, even the familiar will feel brand new.
This is their little ending clip. Okay. I mean, nothing much really to say here. Honestly, like, I got how they broke them down into 3 categories, but they honestly all kind of look like overhauls. The upgrades on the lighting, I was picturing in my head what it's going to look like being in that. This is like the nuclear plant fucking map or whatever that is.
New Source 2 lighting, including a physically based rendering.
Right here, like down here, the light, I'm pretty sure, is the light refracting from here? Or is there light below this? I'm glad I can read that these plates say caution moving platform now. No, but the light, I want to see how the, like, I'm picturing how the light is going to hit the, I guess I'll say character models because it's easy. I was trying to think of what to call them, but the CTs and Ts. But honestly, all the maps just like look, some of them, I don't know, most of them just look like literal graphical overhauls. Doesn't look like they're too different. Yeah, they look nice though. I mean, it looks like what we're getting a fucking Unreal Engine 5 Counter-Strike. I'm just joking. Next one. Moving beyond tick rate. Okay, I forgot what tick rate is, but I want to read the description. Tick rate no longer matters for moving, shooting, or throwing. Sub-tick updates are the harder Counter-Strike 2. Previously, the server only evaluated the world in discrete time intervals called ticks. Thanks to Counter-Strike 2 sub-tick update architecture, servers know the exact instant that motion shots, a shot is fired, or a nade is thrown. As a result, regardless of tick rate, your moving and shooting will be equally responsive, and your grenades will always land the same way. Okay, that's good. So when you're coming up with strats or et cetera, things like that, whatever, the tick rate will not interrupt that. So I mean, you'll be able to better track your performance. Also, I think tick rate was a big, see, I see Rel here and it's distracting me because that's my name. But I think the problem with tick rate was it varied between person to person. So sometimes you'd slightly, I don't know if this was a big deal, like you'd get slightly fucked over during matches. Dude, I can't remember this shit, man. See, I'm one of those guys who just played the game, man. I didn't really even think about the mechanics of the tick rate in the server. Sometimes I only thought about lag and et cetera, but damn, I was Distinguished Master Guardian. I could barely remember this shit. This is the most I've ever seen a game get so much support from its community. It's actually crazy. I feel like there's other games. I don't know. Okay, back to the video. Moving beyond tick rate.
Counter-Strike is known for its visceral and satisfying gunplay.
Yeah.
Now, firing a weapon looks pretty simple. You click your mouse, your character shoots, your target takes damage. But there's a lot more happening behind the scenes. In previous versions of Counter-Strike, the game only evaluated moving and shooting in discrete time intervals, or ticks, and time between those ticks didn't exist. For the most part, the experience was seamless. But sometimes those milliseconds between click and tick could be the difference between landing or missing your shot.
Okay, yeah.
That's why with Counter-Strike 2, we're introducing sub-tick updates. Now the tick rate no longer matters for moving and shooting, so the server will know the exact moment you fired your shot, jumped your jump, or peeked your peek, and the server will calculate your precise actions between ticks. So what you see is what you get.
So what you see is what you get. Okay. Okay. That's solid. Okay. I'm kind of thinking for peaks. I feel like the only time that I realized the tick matter was very, very strange was literally opping. I think peaking. I feel like I've stopped. Yeah, I feel like I've felt it definitely more because I feel like I win most of my gunfights when I swing. Yeah. Yeah, I think the most I've ever felt this is like with a scout or an op where you peek and stop to shoot and click. I feel like that I've definitely felt it there. I don't know if anyone agrees with me, leave it down below and let me know, but I feel like that's the most time that I would have felt the tick rate felt weird. And maybe actually throwing grenades and stuff, but I don't think I've noticed it any other time. But I know peeking and opping, just, you know, those were some of those moments where you get frustrated and you're like, nah, I know I cooked you, and you know, people are just like, oh, your ass, drop the op, or things like that. But I feel like I don't know. Have any of y'all caught me in game? I'm pretty sure the last time I played Counterstrike, my name was Lunar, but I was only playing deathmatch. I had this insane round, man. I was just upping everybody. So now it's gonna be even dirtier. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But that's good. It's good that the tick rate is getting an update now, because what you see is what you get. So now, like, you can't really complain on, depending on how good the system is. But yeah, for me, it's good to see Counter-Strike getting updates, man. I've met so many great people through Counter-Strike, literally, man. Teams of people. And what was fun for me was the people I met during Counter-Strike, and just growing up with Counter-Strike, it evolved to go off to other games like Rust, and yeah, man, I miss it. I miss it. Old Jarell the Turtle in them old days. Yeah, alright. Anyways, what's up, Moonlight? I'll see you. Maybe they're going to drop more. These are the 3 first ones they dropped, as you see. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.